Hi, hello. Hi, hello. So this is a live reading session in English, and these are the type of questions that you can ask. This is the rate in rupees, and this is the rate in USD. If you're choosing GPay, you can pay to this number, and if you're using PayPal, please make sure to use this username, okay? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. And if you want a reading, you should share your name and also your date of birth. Thank you. Hello, hi. Hello, hi Jen. If you want a reading, as I said, the formats you can ask. And this reading is in English, and here is the rate. If you want to proceed with the reading, you need to let me know your question and also your date of birth. Hi Ankit, if you want a reading, you have to pay for it, okay? The rate and all the details are given here. All readings are paid in this live session. So if you want a reading, you have to make the payment. Hello, yes, I'm here. As I said, if you want to get a reading, you need to make the payment first. Then only you will receive the reading. Hi, Linhan, how are you? I'm good. How are you? How are you doing? Hi, Tonya. What happened? Are you good, or is something bothering you right now that you find it difficult to sleep? Hello, Sonia. Hi. Yes, Jayan, I can do the reading for you, but you need to make the payment. Welcome to the live session, Sonia. Yes, as I said, the reading today's live session is all about short guidance like yes or no, time frame, confirmation card, and guidance. But you need to make the payment, and the rate is given here. If you are from India, the rate is 50 rupees. If you are outside India, the payment is $1. Once you make the payment, we can proceed with the reading. Okay. Some days it happen, Linhan, like you will feel like, for me, sometimes it's like personally I feel so awake, Even though I want to sleep, it's like I can't. I will be like very much awake until 2, 3 in the morning. Then only I will find the sleep. It's very difficult. Hi Pinky, hi Sonia. So as I said, you can, I'm happy to give the reading for you, but you need to make the payment first. You can't hear me? Okay, so as I said, if you want the reading, I'm happy to give it, but you need to make the payment first, okay? So if you are from India, you can use the GPay, the number is given here, and the rate is 50 rupees per question. So once you make the payment, we can proceed with the reading. And also, you need to share your date of birth as well. That's great to know, Linhan. It's really, really good. Uh, this is a paid reading session, Sonia. So coming back to you, Linhan, um, it's like it's quite difficult to reach at that point, to be in complete stillness and to have that being centered during the meditation. And I'm so happy to hear that you reached that level. It's a very good sign. No problem, Sonia. It's fine. Okay, so I feel like to give a general guidance, like for everyone who is here, just see what the universe wants you to know right now. A three-card guidance. Okay, if it resonates, you can take it, otherwise leave it because this is a collective reading. So let's see what is the guidance the universe wants to give to the collective here in this live session. What is the guidance the universe wants to give to the collective here in this live session? Okay, we got the star as the first card. The King of Swords. Okay, we got two cards. So I'm hearing, first of all, I heard that never be afraid. Okay, don't be afraid to dream big. I feel like you guys have this problem of like you want like something big in your life, but then the next moment you will be like, it's too good to be true for me. That is how you think. Okay, and that is something you need to let go of, that thought. It's like subconsciously your belief is you are not worthy for it. That is why you feel um, that particular thing that you're desiring is too good to be true. It's something unapproachable. Okay, it's not. It is not impossible for you. You can definitely achieve it, but you need to believe in yourself. First of all, you need to believe that you're worthy of it. That is what the universe is asking you to do. That is the first guidance. It's like be brave to embrace your dreams, no matter how big it is. You should be um, like brave enough, okay, confident enough, confident in yourself, okay, enough to embrace it and work towards it. And when you're dreaming something big and when you're aiming for it, when you're working towards it, do it in silence. It is in your best interest to not to share about the what you're doing and what you're aiming when you are working towards it, especially like something you are aiming for, something which is quite the opposite of your current reality, something like very very big. Because if you there are certain people who feel like you are not capable enough for that, okay, who when they hear about your dream they will be like, I don't think it is possible for you, or I don't think this is practical. Okay, when it comes to spirituality, I would say it is not something you should be focusing on. Like too much practical is not the right thing when you are more spiritual, when you are in a spiritual path. Okay, you need to believe in miracles, you need to believe in magic, you need to believe in the unbeatable power of the universe. Okay, so that is why the universe is telling you to work in silence, like do it in like a secret kind of way. Once you reach there, once you achieve that big dream, everyone will naturally know it. At that time, okay, they can know it, that's it. Just do it and let them know that this is something you can achieve. You are not supposed to share about it, the progress of your efforts, to anyone until that moment, until the moment that you reach there. Okay, and the universe is asking you to choose to be in this way. When you're working for, when you're aiming for a big goal or a big dream of yours, you are supposed to do it in this way. This is the decision that you need to make. Okay, you have the other way where you can share with people, where you can like think it is too good to be true and let it go. That is one choice. Another choice is brave, embrace that dream with brave, with confidence, and work towards it in silence. Okay, then you will definitely achieve it. Definitely you will achieve it, and you will prove to the world that this is something you're capable of. Okay, and you will have that proof to yourself that there is no limit to when it comes to dreams, when it comes to desires. No matter how big you feel it or it seems, it is attainable. It is something you can achieve, or it is something you can manifest to your reality. The only thing that you need is that confidence and that belief that you are worthy towards it, and also some precautions like keeping it to yourself and working towards it. Okay, so this is like the general guidance for the collective here. I hope it resonates with you. Like if it does, please do let me know. And if you are resonating with my energy, if you are with my energy, make sure to subscribe to Chandraghanta Tarot as well. Hi Priya, hi IC, hi Gojo. So as I said, this reading here is paid readings. Okay, I'm providing paid readings only. And here is the rate. If you are from India, it's 50 rupees. If you are outside India, it is $1. You can ask yes or no questions, time frame tarot guidance, confirmation card guidance, or one card guidance. Okay, if you are using GPay as your payment method, this is the number. If you are using PayPal, this is the username. So once you make the payment, once you do it, we can proceed with your reading. There is no issue. And also, once to start your reading, you need to share your name as well as your date of birth. So if someone is interested, please do make the payment. So we can proceed. Thank you, Linhan. Thank you so much. You are so nice too. You too, take care. Okay. And I really wish that you achieve whatever you desire in your life very, very soon. So I would like to share with you something about a new feature the has introduced that is called hype. Okay, so it's like once you see a video and if you really like it, like a tarot reading that I'm uploading, you can hit the like button. Okay, once you hit the like button, you will see just below like hype. Okay, and there will be like you can do it for free. There is no payment or anything. Just click it, and the more points, the more people that hype a particular video, the points for this particular video will increase, and there is a rank board where it will reach to the top level, which means like the reach of that video is increasing, and it will help in the growth of the channel as well. So from next time onwards, when you are seeing a short or a video that I'm uploading on my channel, make sure that to like the reading and also to hype it as well. Okay, that will be really, really helpful. It will really help in the growth of the channel, and I'm thanking you all in advance for supporting me. Thank you so much for the likes that I have received here in the live session. Thank you so much for the like. Thank you. Hi, Alicia. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. The readings here are only paid. So once you make the payment, we can proceed with the reading, okay? Sure, sure. Okay, sure. I see, Elsa. Hey, hello. How are you? So for those who have newly joined this live session, if you want a reading in the format of yes or no, time frame, confirmation card, or one card guidance, please follow the instructions here, okay? You need to make the payment and the rate is given here. Once you make the payment, you can share your name and your date of birth with me, and then we can proceed with the reading. Thank you so much for the like. Hello, Amal. How are you? Hi, Sirisha. I'm doing good. How are you? Yes, of course, we can do reading for you. Okay, dear. Once I receive the payment, I will confirm here, okay? Hi, Maya Jalkar. Very interesting username. Thank you for the likes. Thank you so much. So, hi, Amal. I received your payment and also your question. Could you please tell me your date of birth as well? You can send it here in the GPay itself. Hi, Sirisha. I got your payment as well, okay? Hi Nandini, yes, I can give you the guidance, one card guidance, but you need to make the payment for that. Thank you. So Amal, okay, Sirisha, let's do a one card guidance for you. Could you please share your date of birth too, Sirisha? It will be more convenient for me to connect with your energy. Sirisha Poshika. Okay. Maybe 8, November 17th. These days. So Sirisha is seeing a lot of 555 angel number these days. What is the message the universe trying to convey to Sirisha Goshika by showing the angel number 555? Wow. Wish fulfillment is what I'm seeing, and the underlying energy is the Princess of Wands, which talks about be open and receptive. Okay, so your one of your wishes coming to fruition. This is something I feel like you have a positive uh, feel. You are like expecting it to happen. It's like you're sure in some way. Okay? It is going to definitely happen. I'm getting a very positive energy regarding this particular of yours, but it will be coming in a slightly different way than you're expecting. That is why they ask you to be open. Okay, be in an open and receptive mode wishing for right now. This is something you should be ready in a way that whatever that is aligned with the coming your way, you should say yes, you should proceed with it. Okay, you should take that action. You are not supposed to reject it blindly. Just consider it. It can be maybe an advice, or it can be some sort of suggestion or an opportunity. You need to give it a thought. Okay, you are not supposed to let it go just like that. So because that particular advice or suggestion or that opportunity is leading to this wish fulfillment of yours. Okay, so it's like a change coming, but this change is quite surprising. There is a surprise element there. That is why you are seeing 555. 555 talks about changes, like unexpected changes. Okay, but this change also include a wish fulfillment of yours as well. So stay positive. So when I talk about wish fulfillment, there might be something that come to your mind right away. That is something that is the one which is going to be fulfilled. That is the energy I'm getting. Okay, so stay positive regarding that particular thing, that particular wish or desire of yours, and try to visualize of this particular wish coming to fruition, coming to a reality, and try to understand the feelings that you will have. Okay, try to be in that feelings. This will help to manifest this particular desire faster to your reality. You are supposed to stay positive. You are supposed to have that surety that this is definitely going to happen, and also be open and receptive at the same time. Okay, let the universe bring it in the way according to her plan. Okay, it can be different from yours, but let she bring it in her own way. That will be the best for you. That will be for your highest good. Okay, please keep that in mind. So this is a very good sign that you're seeing 555. So this is your reading, Sirisha and Amal. Yes, I have received your payment, but you need to share your date of birth. You can proceed with your reading. I'm so happy that you're happy too. You're so welcome. Stay blessed. Thank you, Amal. So Tesla born on 1997, June 22nd. So he asked a yes or no. This yes or no guidance Amal requires regarding the current career situation. Okay. So we are getting a yes here in this situation, Amal. Okay. It's like there's a high chance you will survive this background verification. Okay. There's a high chance for that. It's like things are happening, will be happening in your favor, is what I'm understanding. So it's a yes. Thank you so much for the likes. You're welcome, Amal. Sending blessings, best wishes. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, I can do the reading for you, but you need to make a payment and the details are given here, okay? Once you make the payment and share your date of birth and your name, we can proceed with your reading. Hi, Vikas. We can do the reading, but you need to make the payment. Once you make the payment, we can proceed with your reading. Yes, I received a payment. Definitely, I can do the reading for you. Vikas Babu. Okay, so you want to know, you are pursuing a career in movies. You want to know whether you will be successful. So Vikas Babu, born on 1990, November 21st, wants to know whether he will be successful pursue a career in movies, in the film industry? What is the guidance for Vikas Babu? Yes, definitely. Okay. But for that, you are not supposed to chase. It's like you will get that opportunities, it will comes to you, is what I'm seeing. There is a point where this opportunity will come to you, but once it come to your reality, you need to accept it. Don't be like, okay, this is not something I was expecting, I was expecting something different, and reject it. You are not supposed to do that. This will happen naturally. I'm getting, this is what the universe is telling, okay, because we got the Empress card, and for Empress, everything will happen naturally at the right time. So yes, you can you can do the preparations, you can get ready for it, you can maybe attend the courses or do the training, whatever, to prepare to pursue a career in movies, but don't be desperate. Okay, don't be desperate, and have a clear about what you want, or what you would like to contribute to this film industry, and then work towards it. Okay, but don't be desperate is something the universe is like reminding you. You are not supposed to be desperate. Okay, it will come to you at the right time when you make the preparation, when you manifest it consistently, when you do your part, when you take that inspired actions. This opportunity will come to you just like that at the divine timing. You need to be patient, and you need to trust the universe. Okay, you need to be sure that this opportunity that you are aiming for, that you are desiring, it will definitely come to you. So this is your reading, Vikas, and wishing you all the best in your career in movies. May God bless you with success. Hi. Hello. I'm sorry, but I'm not understanding who this V and K is. The username is V and K. Could you please tell me your name? Hi, Liti. Yeah, it's not Sunday. So actually, I generally don't do any readings. First, I thought that I can keep it aside to do the live sessions, but it's like I understood I need Sunday for myself to spend time with my family. So I postponed it to Monday. Monday to Saturday, I do the readings, I do the recordings, uploading, and everything. Sunday, it's like a free day for me. You are welcome, Vikas. Hi, Liti, how are you? Welcome to the live session. I hope this experience will be good for you. Okay, so Sri, yes, it's a good idea. Exactly, like you need a time for yourself, you need to rest. That is something I need to keep reminding myself. Sometimes it's like I feel like, okay, maybe I can do extra readings on Sunday. I have this temptation, but then I will stop myself. That is not a good thing to do. You need to take rest. Hey, Liti, I'm so happy to know that you're doing good. Yes, Sri, you can ask a question. No issues. Yes, we do. That is what I believe. Everyone have a partner in this life. In fact, like for some, it is to guide or help others to see their life or to change their perspective regarding their life. It's like the ultimate purpose is to get one with the divine power, the universe. Okay, that the superpower source, that superior source of energy that we are worshipping in the name of, like in different names, right? Like Lord Krishna, Lord Shiva. Uh, so it's like to reach there, to reach him, there are certain things we need to do, which is this reaching him is what we call moksha, right? Getting moksha. And to reach there, there are certain things we need to do in that life when we are in this world, in this earth. And that's something that is our, I would say, the primary purpose. Okay. Only by doing that, we will be able to reach that ultimate source. For example, Lord Krishna or Vishnu. Okay. We will reach there, we will become one with him only by doing our primary purpose. For example, for some, it is like to guide people, okay, to help people to see things from a different perspective and to motivate them, to give them that hope, that faith, so that they can move forward in their life. Okay. For some, it is like letting people know like the harsh reality of themselves or about the things that they need to change. It's different for different people, but ultimately it is like to help each other to make the place or the world a better place to live. That is the ultimate purpose. That is what I understand. Everyone will use a different medium to do that, but this is what the universe or the God want us to know, us to do here. Help each other and take equal effort, cooperate, so that this world is like a beautiful place, a peaceful place for everyone to live, to thrive. But then there is other side where people are getting self-centered, selfish. They're forgetting their purpose, and that is how the karma coming to place. Okay. So when you do something which is like with an intention to hurt other, then you will have to face the consequence of your action, which is a karma again. It's very much complicated concept, I would say. It's not easy to explain it, or I'm not capable enough. I don't feel like I'm capable enough to explain it like in a easy way. So I would suggest you to focus on your primary purpose, okay, which you are realizing. So this is what I should do in this world for others. Focus on it, do it, then you will reach him. That is like more a spiritual path where like you are not, it's like, um, this is how the saints live, just focusing on chanting mantras about his um, about him, yes, and doing seva. That's it. Okay, but without taking actions, without doing, without if you want material things in your life, if you want, like as a human, we definitely have desires. Okay, and if you want that kind of life with material abundance, happiness, then you should focus on it. You should work towards it. But still, I would say, still you can um, do your sole purpose with by doing things with the intention of like doing good for others. Okay, do things with an intention of not harming others. When you do that, to survive, or by focusing on this material world, material abundance, I would say you are fulfilling your soul purpose to an extent, and that will help you to eventually reach the God. It is something you can do. Yes, definitely. It is like there is lot of versions or lot of variations when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to worshipping the gods, especially in Hindu. Exactly. When you do something, when you do your actions, when you do something in your life in this material world, make sure that it is something in alignment with the intention of good for all and harm to none. That is what you should focus on. When you take an action, you need to make sure that this action is not hurting anyone. Okay, it is not bringing any hurt or any bad to other people. If it is like, if this action is bringing something good to others, it's like a bonus. But if it is not happening, at least make sure that your action is not hurting any other one. Okay, your action hindering someone else's growth or someone else's expansion or progress. Yes, exactly. Hi, hi, Krishna. Good evening. No, no, Krishna. I don't practice Reiki. I'm doing good. How are you? Yes, as I said, like there are certain people who are like focusing on Lord Shiva only. Okay, it's like their way of worshipping or beliefs is Shivaism. It's what I heard. And there are some people who follows Shakti. Like for them, the ultimate God, the ultimate power is Shakti, Parashakti. That is Shaktism. And there is some people like you have just mentioned who focus on Vishnu. Okay, their ultimate superior power is Lord Vishnu, which is called Vishnuism or something like that. There are different variations. So things differ for each of this path, I would say. I am not employed right now at the moment, Krishna. I'm trying to find a job. It's very difficult at the moment, but I'm attending interviews. I'm applying. This is like a side hustle. I follow Shakti actually. I can connect with her the most. That communication is like very natural for me when I started to connect with Shakti. Vaishnavism, yeah, that is the right term. But the thing is, when you are worshipping Shakti, you should also worship Shiva and Vishnu. You should like connect with these two energies as well. Yes, I see, Elsa. If you want to study tarot, yes, it's a good thing. Unfortunately, I haven't started any training program. Okay, um, I don't feel like I'm ready to teach people yet. So I feel like I'm still learning. And yes, you can definitely start studying tarot. Don't rush with the process, just enjoy it. It can be a little bit complicated, but once you get the idea, or once you start to connect with the tarot, with the more with the universe, your spirit guides, it will be a very interesting journey. It's an experience that you should definitely go through. Yes, Adishakti. Yes, I focus on Adishakti. Okay. Actually, we have like a temple here. Like in my village, there are two temples. One is the main deity is Lord Krishna. It's little Krishna, like of 3.5 years old. So a baby Krishna. Okay. The other one is like again, Adishakti. Her a form of Durga, I would say. Mm, I don't understand the Nirup Darshan. Uh, I'm sorry, Krishna. I'm not very much aware about these terms, okay, that you're using. With Shakti in many different way. Like I constantly communicate with her, constantly, and I will ask for confirmations whether she's listening, like she's uh, like listening to me or not, and I will ask for certain confirmations. Maybe it's like a number or it's like a very mere thing, a very unique thing. And most of the time I get like, okay, like she's telling me, yes, I'm actually listening to you, please go on. I believe the actual form of Shakti, like everyone, if you, whoever you are focused on to worship, you actually have their form, like a part of their form within you. And I feel like you need to find first, and from there it's you will be able to connect with that ultimate form, like naturally. Navratri, yes, okay. um Recently, because of my life experiences, a lot of changes happened in the way I worship. Okay, before, like when I was in school, I used to take fasting, like full day fasting, and going to temple constantly. But experiences, okay, my life experiences taught me that the fasting or worshipping or going to temple like twice or thrice a day, that is not what matters. You need to really connect with the energy. You need to um like the more you connect with the energy, it's like through chanting. That is what I understand, through chanting, by how to say it, reciting their holy books, continuously, and meditating with the intention of connecting with that. For me it's Shakti. So to connect with Shakti, I prefer not to do any fastings anymore. Okay, I'm someone who don't visit temple every day. You might find it like irony, but I don't visit temple every day, never. But it's like there is not even a minute where I'm not or I'm not chanting. Like most of the times, it's like natural. It is happening within my mind. I'm constantly chanting. I'm connecting with Shakti. I always talk to her. It's like, so she's considered as the mother, right? So I'm seeing her like that, and I'm talking to her always when I feel like confusions, or when I'm doing something and I feel like I'm not confident in it. Then I will ask for a sign. Then I will ask like, I need to feel confident. Please help me. She will help me. This is the way I build that connection, and I constantly recite Devi Mahatmyam, Durga Saptashati. That is what I read like as Saptaha, like for 7 days. I do it continuously. And I also chant a lot of mantras of Shakti. This is how I connect with her, not by constantly going to temple or taking, fast or doing fasting or anything. Yes, it is, but maybe this is how what I understand, because this is something I used to do. Fasting is something I do for every Ekadashi, for Navratri, for everything. But this time nowadays, what I do is like when it is Navratri, definitely I will read Durga Saptashadi, and I will chant mantras. Okay, like 1 or 2 times, and also I will be making sure to have good food, healthy foods, not something junk foods or anything. I will try to stay away from it as much as possible. Yes, as you said, Sri, actually fasting is also, when you go to scientific version, it's like to cleanse your body. Okay, that fasting will help you naturally cleanse your body. That is also one of the reason we practice fasting in Hinduism. I wish to see Shakti directly. Maybe time she will show herself to me. Okay, sometimes when I meditate, I get a clear face, like a very clear face, um, and I believe that's a darshan. Yes, I believe so. Sure, I see Elsa. Good thing to know that you are doing the healing. Okay, and I hope you become a wonderful tarot reader. Okay, so that you can help people who are going through difficult situations. Yes, it's like that face. It's very, very clear. Still, when I say about it, I can see that face like in my mind. It was very clear. It just came naturally. I was feeling like I was doing a meditation for like every day, and the first days I was not feeling connected, and I feel like okay, I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it. This is not working, but I still trust the process, and it's almost at the end of the week, like I was doing this meditation for 7 days, if I'm not wrong. By sixth day or something, I got this vision, and that face is very much clear for me always. It's always here in front. That is how I see. I feel like worshiping a god or connecting with a god. It is different for different people. You can't standardize that process. I don't believe in it. Because for some it is through chanting, for some it is through meditation, for some it is through doing rituals or visiting temple. It's different for different one. And most of the time I can feel her presence, like she's like giving me that confirmations or the guidance that I'm asking out of blue, and I can feel her presence. So it's like she's there, like she's everywhere. I can feel it like sometimes. Yes, of course. Our intentions matters the most. For me, my intention is to connect with Shakti. Is like I need her guidance in my life moving forward. Um, I started to connect with her when I was in one of the darkest period of my life, and actually she helped me a lot. Through her guidance, I reached to here to this point where I have faith again. I have this positive feeling about my life, about the future, okay, that is coming. I'm sure that things will work out in my favor. Even if I'm not getting any sign that it is going to happen right now in this 3D reality, I'm not getting any sign, but still I'm very, very sure that it will definitely happen. And that change happened because I was constantly connecting with her. So, yes. And I feel like when I start to connect with her, I feel like, okay, I reached that, you know, that destination. This is what I was supposed to be in the first place. This is what I felt when I start to connect with her. Like this is what I want, what I should be. This is whom I should connect with. That is what I felt. Yes, there are people who are like saints. I would say, like in a very very higher level of spirituality, and I would say they are quite lucky. That is true, Sri. Everything is happening for a reason. Everything. And I truly believe that yes, the downfall that happened for me in my career, like when I was at the peak, when I was like in a very good position, it suddenly I lost everything. And now I understand that it is because only at that point I started to realize about, I started to tend or connect more with the universe. I started to understand about the spirituality and stuff. I started to connect with Shakti, who guide me to this, like, to my purpose, that is to do this reading tarot. This is something I was not aware about. Like few years before, I was not at all aware about a thing called tarot. And she take me there, and she give me a time to to concentrate fully on this thing, on tarot reading, so that this is one of my purpose. This is the purpose of my life, to help people. And I need time to focus on it, to study it, okay, to get ready so that I can help people. So this time that I got as a result of this downfall in my career, it is for me to rise as a tarot reader. That is what I believe. For everyone, meditation will not work. Unfortunately, I can't agree with you. Uh, I not just tarot books. I also refer to online sources, and most importantly, I will connect with the card on. I will meditate with each card. Like I used to take one card at a time. I know the basic keywords and stuff, or the meaning of each card. Then to connect more, I will take one card at a day, like a single card a day, and I will try to see how things are working in my life, or whatever things that is, whatever experience that I'm going through my life at that particular day. What are those experiences which is aligned with the meaning of this card? It will give you a different perspective. I hope I make it clear. It is quite complex to explain, but that is how I connect with these cards the more. It's not just that meanings, it is beyond that. Yep. I got a guidance regarding tarot before, like when I was abroad. That is the place where I started to know about tarot. I get into tarot. Then when I came back to my home, I invest more time in it. No, Krishna, I am actually hearing this for the first time. The name of this Swami for the first time. Oh, wow. That is interesting to know. Okay, please go on with your crazy doubt, Sri. Please. I used to do weekly readings, I see, but I didn't find, like at that time, the subscribers that I have, they were not very much interested in weekly guidances, so I eventually stopped it. So now I follow a content plan and do readings accordingly. Wow, more than 500 years. Wow, this is a new knowledge for me. Sure, I see. I will upload it by next week. Yes, by next week, next Friday is what I'm planning to upload the monthly guidance for August. That's great to know. Hi, Satyan. Um, Bye. Very happy to have you here. Thank you so much for your insights too. Take care. Thank you so much for sharing a lot of interesting information, Krishna. Thank you so much. These are like new knowledge for me. Shri, where is your crazy doubt? I was waiting for your doubt. Hi, Deepti. In this live session, we are doing paid readings. Once we make the payment, we can proceed with the reading. Yes, I will give the reading here once you make the payment. And once I confirm it, you need to give your name as well as your date of birth and your question, obviously, so we can proceed with the reading. Satya. Sure, I will definitely go through it. Thank you, Krishna, for suggesting. I mean, Punarjanma, yes, but there are certain people who will get like clues or visions about past life, right? I heard certain incidents like that. They're getting like when they reach certain places, they feel like they know this place and they're getting visions and they are coming to like a conclusion later that this is something related to their past life. Maybe like yeah, there might be certain people who had this punarjanma, they might not know that this is them who is acting, but there will be certain people who will realize that this is them, this is their past life. There might be. It's not stupid, actually. It is like an interesting thing to think about. Um, okay, I received your payment, Satya, if you're here. If you could please share me your name as well as your date of birth, we can proceed with your reading. I have received your payment. Satya Lilida Sagari. Okay, thank you. And your date of birth. And also let me know your question. Okay, 1999, June 11th. Okay. So what you would like to know, Satya? Exactly. Rebirth stories are always interesting. It's like quite mysterious, but I believe in all this stuff. So okay, let's see whether there is a possibility for you to qualify in this interview and get the job, provided you are doing the preparation correctly. Okay. So Satya Lelita Sagri, born on 1999, June 11th. So um, they are attending an interview on 30th of July, and that is like their dream job. They want to know whether they will qualify this interview and get the job. Is there a possibility for Satya Lelita Sagri to? Yes, yes, of course. But you need to be very confident. You need to prepare well. Okay. And you need to be yourself, be very brave and confident, be in your that powerful version, because we got the strength. It's something you can achieve if you decide to do it. If you decide to give your best, you will definitely be qualifying this interview and you will get this job. No one can stop you, is what I'm hearing. So go for it. Okay, give your 100% and that job will be yours. And also make sure that you are not sharing about this interview and stuff to everyone. Okay, keep it a secret. Once you get the job and everything is confirmed, you can share, but be very mindful with whom you are sharing about this job and all other things. I get the double card, like when I cut the deck, it's like there are certain people who don't have good intentions towards you. Okay, maybe they don't want to see you like grow in your life or in your career. So you need to be very careful with whom you are sharing these good news with. Be very, very mindful. You're welcome, Krishna. Thank you so much for a lot of new knowledge shared with us here in this live session. And I'm deeply appreciate your time and all the information that you shared. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Satya. I'm wishing you all the best. Okay, give your 100% and you will be successful. I'm getting this that everything is in your favor. So when I cut the deck, it is like the devil card I got. So devil card talks about evil energies, also like toxic energies, something that we need to release. Okay, and it also talks about obsession. There are different meanings, but what I get here is you need to be very mindful with who you're sharing about. You are having interviews, or you are like if you're preparing for something, you should be very mindful with whom you are sharing all these things related to a growth or expansion that might happen in your life. There are certain people who don't have good intentions towards you. They might not show it in your face. They will be like very sweet and kind to you in your face, but inside have good intention. They don't want to see you grow. Okay, they don't want to see you successful in your life. So you need to be very mindful with whom you are sharing all these details about your blessings, good things happening in your life. You're very welcome, Satya. Wishing you all the best. Wishing you success. Thank you. Sending blessings. Not every Monday, like, but most of the Mondays, yes. So whenever I'm coming and live in English, it will be on Monday. Yes, I'm doing it tomorrow. Tomorrow the live session will be, hopefully, tomorrow the live session will be in Malayalam. I'm keeping a day for English live session and then for Malayalam, so that both viewers will get a chance to do or to be a part of the live. Yeah. So yesterday we had guests here. It's like the day was fully occupied and I was so tired by the evening. So that is one of the reasons that I stopped doing tarot readings on Sunday, because there will be like either my family here, they will plan to go somewhere, or we will have guests here. So it's better to keep a day for family and for me to just rest as well. That's actually the truth. Sunday is like a lot of things to do that you like postponed it for that whole week. Especially for those who are going for a job, I actually feel sorry for them because they will be only have one day to rest, but most of the time they will not be able to rest because there will be a lot of things that they need to do on that particular day, on that single day. Hi Himani, of course I can do the reading for you, but you need to make the payment and you need to share your date of birth as well. Once you do both of this, we can do the reading. Exactly. They don't have a rest actually. They like every day they need to do things. Yes, that is true. It's like they don't have, sometimes I feel like people treat them like they are not humans. They are like someone who don't have a personal life, okay? Someone who don't have like a freedom. That is how other people will treat these homemakers. And yes, it's quite sad when you look at that. And I get irritated when someone do that, when someone is like not considering these people. They are doing a lot of work, so if you can do something for them, it will be good. but most of the people, they don't do it, and instead they will be demanding more. And when I will be in a certain situation where I see this, I will definitely, I get so frustrated. Wow. Yes, that's true. Like, in our society, it's like the women are supposed to take care of the family when they are married. It's mm, when you think about our parents too, especially our mom, like they didn't have their own time, or they sacrificed a lot to keep our family together, to take care of us. And still, I don't feel like people are acknowledging their effort. They take them for granted, the homemakers. Other people take them for granted. Do you get married only when you're feeling ready? That's my policy. Okay, that's, I'm just suggesting, when you feel completely ready, that you are like, when you feel like you're completely ready to take care of a family, to have kids of your own. Okay, if you feel like you are ready to take those responsibilities, then go for a marriage. Otherwise, it's a burden. Yes, me too. Like, actually, um, people around me, like, there are a lot of people who are like suffering actually in their marriage. They're sacrificing a lot. They are not happy. They are not satisfied, but they are just holding on to it because they are afraid of living alone. For most of them, they have kids, so they don't want to be alone, and because they are not confident enough to take care of their kids. For some, it's like they are afraid of what the society will think. And the advice I always get, um, just take your time before get married. You need to focus on career the first, and once you have a job, a proper job, then you can go for a marriage. You need to be financially independent. This is like the advice that I got from 90% of the married people that I have met. Exactly, to make the society believe that everything is okay, to get the validation or approval from the society in some way. Most of the people are like really, really adjusting. They are not happy at all, but they are still going forward because they can't face the judgments from the society. Okay, so I feel like to wind up the reading, okay, this live session, and thank you so much for everyone who booked the reading on this live session, and thank you so much, Sri, and other people who had a very who made this live session very interactive. I really enjoyed it, learning new things, learning different perspectives. I hope to see you all in next time when we conduct a live session. Take care, everyone. Good night. You too. Take care, Sri. Bye. Thank you so much for all the likes, for all the questions, and for all the interactions that I received. Take care, everyone. Bye.